Good morning and welcome to the 1 hour morning yoga flow full body wake up. Today's class is a full body flow for all levels. You will be flowing through a dynamic sequence at a strong and steady pace. We'll begin in the pose today, so please meet me on the mat whenever you are ready. Cross your legs comfortably in front of you. Bring your hands on your knees with the palms facing down or facing up. Soften the gaze, close the eyes, and bringing your awareness inside. Beautiful, my friend. Before we move on, let's take some cleansing breaths here. Exhaling as you are. Take the deep inhale to the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. Take one more deep inhale through your nose. Exhale side or out. And this time, seal your lips. Breathe in and out through the nose. Keep breathing, keep tuning into the body, into your space, and the moment right here on the mat. Beautiful. And as you are ready, we begin to move. Flip the palms facing down to the knees. Bring your chin into the chest. Wake up the back of your neck. And take your chin towards the right shoulder. Wake up the left side of the neck. And take your chin back into the chest. Keep sliding your chin towards the left shoulder. Wake up the right side of the neck. Let's do that again. Take your chin towards the right at your own pace. Really slow movement here. And take your chin towards the left side. Give me one more round. And then when you are ready, bring your chin back into the chest. Inhale, open your heart forward, leaning your torso forward from the pelvis. Exhale, rounding the back, bring your chin into the chest, straighten the arms if it's possible. 2 more rounds. Inhale, open your heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back, bring your chin into the chest. Give me one more round. Inhale, hinge from the hips, open the heart forward. Exhale, rounding the back. You got this. Inhale, lift the shoulders over the hips. Exhale, extend the left leg to the left side. Bring the left right heel into the left thigh here. Bring the right hand outside the right hip. Left arm above the left ear for a side body stretch. Beautiful. Lift the shoulders over the hips. Hug your right knee into the chest. And then facing to the top of the mat, find a seated twisting. Bring the right hand behind the right hip. lengthening jaw, spine, and twist from the belly to the chest. You got this, really the twist. And then bend the left knee in, straighten the right leg out. Bring the left hand outside the left hip, right arm above the right ear. Rotate the heart up the sky, keep breathing. You got this. Lift the shoulders up and hug your left knee into the chest. Bring the left hand behind the hip. Find a seated twisting. Just like that, release the twist. Straighten the both legs back to the top of the mat. Inhale, circle the hands overhead. Exhale, seated forward, fold hands from the hips, bend the knees if you need it. Take a pause at anywhere that the body is calling you. Let's do that again. Inhale, lift the shoulders over the hips. Exhale, seated forward fold. One more round. Inhale, lift the shoulders up. Exhale, seated forward fold. Hanging here for a little bit. You can bring your hands on the mat. You can place the block between the legs and rest the forehead on the block here. And gently wake up the back side of the body. You got this. Lift the chest up. Place the block to the side or to the top. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, plant the hands behind the hips, pointing the fingertips towards the hips. Bend the knees. Inhale to a reverse tabletop. Lift the hips. Open your heart up to the sky. Gaze up to the sky. And exhale, lower the hips back down to the mat. Gaze to the navel point. Two more times. Inhale, lift the hips up to a reverse tabletop. Exhale, lower the hips back down to the mat. Give it one more round. Inhale, lift the hips up. Squeeze the loose muscle. Hug the inner thighs in. And exhale, lower the hips down to the mat. Cross your legs, come up to a tabletop position. Take the block to the side. In a tabletop, inhale, extend the right leg back. Square the hips, open the heart forward. Exhale, crunch the right knee toward the right tricep. Today, maybe you just hang out here or tap the right toes down. For support, or contract the right knee to the right tricep if it's possible. Let's do that again. Inhale, kick the right heel back. Exhale, contract the right knee towards the right tricep. One more round. Inhale, extend back. Exhale, bend and contract. Holding here. And begin to take the circle. Lift the right knee up to sky. Circle to the back of the mat. And down towards the mat. Come back to the right tricep. Two more rounds. You got this, and reverse that circles. Beautiful. On the next, extend the right leg back. Make the kickstand with the left toes. Plant the left palm to the middle of the space. Open the right arm up to a support the side plank. Kick the right heel back to get long through the spine. Think about tilt the left hip forward, rotate the right hip back so you can stack the hips. Give me one more inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Bring the right knee back down to the mat and thread the right arm underneath the left. Bring the right shoulder, right cheek down to the mat. And from here, option you reach your left arm above the left ear or left hand to the right thigh for a half bind. Find a shoulder twisting and breathe into it. You got this. Set the left hand back down underneath your left tricep. Open the right arm up for one more twist. And meet me back in a tabletop position. Inhale, extend the left leg back. Square the hips, open the heart forward. Exhale, bend the left knee towards the left tricep. Same other side. You can tap the left toes down to the mat. Or contract the left knee towards the left tricep. It is possible today. Let's do that again. Inhale, extend the left leg back, square the hips. Exhale, bend and contract. One more round. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend and contract. You got this. From here. Make a circle with the left knee. Lift the left knee up to the sky. And circle towards the back of the mat and down towards the mat. Come back to your left tricep. 2 more rounds in this direction. You got this, and reverse that circles. Beautiful. On the next, extend the left leg back. Make a kickstand with the right toes. Plant the right palm to the middle of the space. Open the left arm up. Keep kicking the left heel up and back to get long through your spine. Stack your hips, stack your shoulders. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, thread the needle. Plant the left knee back down to the mat. Thread the left arm underneath the right. Bring the left shoulder, left cheek down to the mat. Reach your right hand to the top or right hand to the left thigh, your choice. You got this. Set the right hand back down to the mat. Open the left arm up for one more twist. And exhale, tabletop. In a tabletop, walk your hands forward to a puppy pose. Bring the forearms down to the mat. You can hang out here, or you want more, rest the forehead or the chin down to the mat. You got this. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale to a forearm tabletop. Lift the shoulders over the elbows. And bring the belly down to the mat. Straighten the arms to a variation cobra. Squeeze the glutes, reach your toes to the back of the mat to wake up your lower back muscles. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, let everything back down to the mat. Kiss the mat. Bring your hand to the long edge of the mat. Inhale to a wide arm cobra pose. Push your palms away from the mat. Open your heart forward. Exhale, lower your chest, chin back down to the mat. Kiss the mat again. 2 more rounds. Inhale. Lift the chest up. Open your heart forward. Exhale. Release the chest chin back down to the mat. Give me one more inhale. Lift the chest. Open your heart forward. Holding here and breathe. Maybe close your eyes. Find the deep back muscle stretching, awakening. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, lower the chest chin down. Right away, bring the left cheek down to the mat. Open the left arm to the side, bend the right knee. Roll the right hip up and back, bring the right toe to behind you to the alligator pose. And meet me back on the belly when you are ready. Bring the right cheek down to the mat. Bend the left elbow. Open the right arm to the side. Bend the left knee. Roll the left hip up and back to plant the left toe to be higher. To the alligator pose. You got this. Meet me back on the belly when you are ready. Bring your hands underneath the triceps. Inhale to a baby cobra. Exhale, lift the legs off of the mat to a locust legs. Continue breathe, balance on the belly. And then reach your arms beside your ears, if it's possible. And lift everything a little higher. Give me 2 inches higher, please. One more goodbye inhale. Exhale, let go. Just a minute again. Hands underneath the tricep. Inhale to full cobra. Open the heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Tuck the toes and hips back and up to the first down dog. Walk your hands to the toes to a rock dog. Bend the knees a lot. Capture the opposite elbows and sway the upper body side to side. Let your head hang heavy. Relax the back of the neck. You got this. Release your hands back down to the mat. Walk your hands back to the top to a down dog. In a down dog, inhale to high plank. Roll your shoulders forward. Hug the navel towards the spine. Engage the core. Exhale to a modified low plank. Drop the knee, chest chin down. 90 degrees to elbows. Inhale to cobra and tuck the toes. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Tuck the toes and hips back and up. to the down dog. Let's flow through those movements again with different options. Inhale, high plank, roll the shoulders forward. Exhale, traditional low plank. 90 degrees to elbows, option knee chin down, same as the first round. Inhale, up dog or cobra. And tuck the toes. Open your heart forward. Exhale to the down dog. Hips back in. That is your Vinyasa flow today. Let's flow 2 more rounds to turn on the muscles and build muscle memory. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank, your option. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back in. One more round. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. You got this, my friend. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips, scorpion down dog. Take a moment here to activate the right hip flexor. Inhale to re-extend, right leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot outside the right pinky. Walk the hands to the top of the mat to stack the shoulders over the wrist. Option, use a block to create more space for your right hip flexor. Keep sinking your hips a little lower to activate your left hip flexor. Keep open your heart forward to turn on the chest muscles. God, just give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, bend left knee down to the mat. Straighten the right leg to a modified half split pose. Square the hips. You got this. Inhale, rebend your right knee. Exhale, right leg forward, fold to the left. Turning the 10 toe to the left side. Walk the both hands to the left, sending your hips up to sky. Reaching the crown of your head down to the mat. Shorten your stance or widen your stance. Keep listening to the body. You got this. Hands underneath the shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, low lung to the top. Walk the both hands to the top of the mat. Bend the right knee. Standing on the tips of the left toes. Inhale, low lung twist. Reach the right arm up. Again, sinking the hips down to the mat, but try to not drop the back knee. Breathe. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant your hands down. Extend the right leg back. Jaw flow. Bend the elbows. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Inhale, left leg up and back. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack the hips. Take a moment here to activate your left hip flexor, the top of the left thigh. Inhale to re-extend the left leg up and back. Exhale, step the left foot outside the left pinky. And from here, walk your hands to the top of the mat or hands on the blocks to create more space for the right hip flexor. Keep sinking the hips lower down the mat through the back knee to open your heart forward. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, bend the right knee down to the mat. Straighten your left leg. Send the hips to the back heel. Square the hips. Half split variation. You got this. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Exhale, wide legged forward fold to your right, pivoting all the 10 toes to the right, straighten the both legs. Walk your hand to the right side. On this side, at the first round, feel free to interlace soft fingers behind the back. Drop your hands to the head direction to wake up the back of the shoulders. You got this. Release your hands back down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, lower lung to the top. Bend the left knee, standing on the tips of the right toes. Inhale, low lung twist. Open the left arm up for a twist. Continue breathe. Keep sinking the hips lower down to the mat. Open the left shoulder, rotate the chest up to the sky. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog, cobra, jaw flow. Open the heart forward. Exhale to the down dog. Hips back and up. That is your first warm-up flow today. We'll flow 2 more rounds to wake up our body and mind. When you are ready, breath to movement, here we go. Inhale, 3-legged dog, right leg up and back. Exhale, scorpion down dog. Bend the right knee, stack the hips. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, reach your slant. Right foot outside the right pinky. Inhale, lower the hips down, open the heart forward. Exhale, very thin half split. Left knee down, straighten the right leg. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold to the left. Walk the hands to the left, send the hips up to the sky. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, low lung to the top, bend the right knee. Inhale, open the right arm up for a twist. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog, cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, left leg up and back, 3-legged dog. Exhale, scorpion down dog. Bend the left knee, stack the hips. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, reach your slant. Step the left foot outside the left pinky. Inhale, sink the hips low, open your heart forward. Exhale, half split variation. Bend the right knee down, straighten the left leg. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold to the right. Inhale, half foot lift, flat the back. Exhale, low lung to the top. Rebend the left knee, standing on the tips of the right toes. Inhale, low lung twist, reach the left arm up to the sky. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Expand the heart forward. Exhale, down dog. Hips back and up. Last round, here we go. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, bend the right knee, stack the hips. You can hang out here or join me for a flip dog. In a flip dog, bend the left knee. Plant the right toes to behind you. Keep the knees bending. Flip the hips up to sky and then reach your right arm up to sky. Lift the hips a little higher up to sky. Just like that. Inhale, three-legged dog. Right leg up and back. Exhale, right foot outside the right pinky. Inhale to heart expansion. Exhale, variation half splits. Left knee now, straighten the right leg. Inhale, rebend the right knee. Exhale, right leg forward fold to the left. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, low lung to the top. Bend the right knee, standing on the tips of the left toes. Inhale, open the right arm up for a twist. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Down dog, wherever you meet. Inhale, left leg up and back. Exhale, bend the left knee, stack the hips. Option, hang out here. Option, flip dog, bend the both knees. Plant the left toe to behind. Flip the hips up to sky and extend the left arm up to sky. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, left foot outside the left pinky. Inhale to heart expansion. Hips down, open the heart. Exhale, half split variation. Right knee down, straighten the left leg. Inhale, rebend the left knee. Exhale, right leg forward, fold to the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lung to the top. Bend the left knee, standing on the tips of the right toes. Inhale, low lung twist. Extend the left arm up. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Bend the knees. Standing on the knees, keep the toes on the mat for tractor. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, right hand on the right glute with the right fingertips pointing down to the mat. Continue breathe, open the heart up to sky. Beautiful. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, left palm on the left glute with the left fingertips pointing down to the mat. Keep breathing. Open the heart up to sky. Inhale, both hands up to sky. Exhale, bring the hands behind the head. Open the elbow wide. Keep lifting your heart up to sky. And on the exhalation, gently lift the shoulders over the hips. Close the elbows in towards together. Rounding the back, bring the chin into the chest. Send the tailbone down to the heels. Scoop the chest in. Scoop the belly in. And reach the elbows to the thighs. And let's do that again with control. Inhale. Lift the chest, open the elbows. Exhale, send the hips to the heels, chin into the chest, rounding the back. One more round. Inhale with control, standing on the knees. Exhale, scoop the belly in, tap the elbows to the knees. And keep your chin into the chest. And from here, just plant the forearms down to the mat. Tuck the toes, send the hips up to sky, trade off and pose. Continue breathe. Keep pressing the heels down to the mat, but knowing that they never have to touch the ground. You got this. Bend the knees. Come down to the child's pose and tuck the toes. And walk your hands forward. Raise the forehead down to the mat. Beautiful, my friend. You can enjoy your child's pose a little longer if you like. Whenever you are ready, we move on. Come up to a tabletop position. Put the toes, send the hips back and up to the down dog. Inhale, bend the knees, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift flat, the back elongates your spine. Exhale, standing forward, float chest over the thighs, head hang heavy. Inhale, mountain pose, circle the hands overhead. Exhale, chair airplane, bend the knees, sink your hips low. Airplane your arms. Keep the chest lifted, lift your forearms up to sky. Inhale, mountain pose, straighten the legs with control. Reach your hands overhead. Exhale, standing forward, fold hinge from the hips. Release the hands back down towards the mat. Inhale, halfway lift flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank. Walk back or fly straight back to low plank, your choice. Up dog or cobra. And tuck the toes. Open the heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back in. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, right knee to the nose, engage the core. Inhale, three-legged dog, re-extend the right leg up and back. Exhale to low lunge, step the right foot between my hands. Bend the right knee a lot, standing on the tips of the left toes. Circle the hands overhead to high crescent. Keep breathing. Sinking the hips low, square the hips. Drop the shoulder blades down to the tail. Find the balance and breathe into it. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, flying crescent. Airplane your arms. Reach the chest over the front thigh. Lift the forearms up to sky, broaden to the chest. Beautiful. Inhale, high crescent. Re-extend the hands overhead. Exhale, warrior two to the left. Spin the back heel down. Open the arms to a capital T. Continue breathe. You've got this. Inhale, reverse warrior high. Find the right hand up and back. Left hand on the left thigh or left hand on the right thigh for a half bind here. Keep breathing. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Bring your hands down to the mat, standing on the tips of the right toes. Extend the right leg back. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back in. Inhale, left leg up and back into sky, three-legged dog. Exhale, squeeze the left knee into the nose. Engage the core. Inhale, three-legged dog. Re-extend, left leg up and back. Exhale, step through, left foot to the top of the mat. Bend the left knee a lot, standing on the tips of the right toes. Circle the hands overhead to a high crescent pose. Continue breathe here. Just like that. On the exhalation, airplane your arms. Reach the chest over the left thigh. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to high crescent. Re-extend the arms beside the ears. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the right. Continue breathe easy. Inhale, reverse warrior high. Find the left hand up and back. Right hand could be on the right thigh or right hand on the left thigh for a half bind. Keep breathing. Just one more deep inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Plant the hands back to the top. Option skip the flow. Up dog or cobra. Open the heart. Exhale to down dog. Hips back in. Beautiful, my friend. That is your power flow today. Let's flow 2 more rounds to build core strength, to build your endurance. When you are ready, we move on. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, mountain pose, circle the hands overhead. Exhale, chair airplane, bend the knees, sink the hips, low airplane your arms. Option drinking bird. Inhale, mountain pose, heels on the mat, straighten the legs, reach your hands overhead. Exhale, standing forward for hands on the hips, hands back down to the mat. Inhale, halfway lift flat the back. Exhale, high to low plank, walk back or fly straight back to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Inhale, right leg up and back, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Inhale, kick it up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, high crescent circle the hands overhead. Exhale, flying crescent, airplane the arm, chest over the right thigh. Inhale, come back to high crescent, hands overhead. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the left. Inhale, reverse warrior. High five the right hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Jaw flow. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back in. Inhale, left leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick it up and back. Exhale, left foot between our hands. Inhale, high crescent, circle the hands overhead. Exhale, flying crescent, chest over the left thigh, airplane the arms. Inhale, high crescent. Re-extend the arms beside the ears. Exhale, warrior two, open up to the right. Inhale, reverse warrior, high five the left hand up and back. Exhale, high to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart. Exhale to down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, forward fold, travel to the top. Inhale, halfway lift, flat the back. Exhale, forward fold, chest over the thighs. Inhale, mountain pose, hands overhead, nostril. Exhale, chair airplane, bend the knees, airplane the arms. Inhale, mountain pose, hands overhead. Exhale, druid crow pose, bend the knees, plant the palms down to the mat, bend the elbows, connect your knee to the tricep, lift the heels off the mat. You can hang out here, or you want more, lift the toes off of the mat. Find your crow pose today, a little challenge your strength. And breathe into it, just have fun. Stay with me for 4, 3, 2, 1. High to low plank, walk back or fly back to low plank. Up dog or cobra. Open your heart forward. Exhale to down dog. Hips back and up. Amazing. Inhale, right leg up and back into the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. On this round, extend the right leg to the left side to a fallen triangle pose. Flip the hips up to sky. Reach your left arm up to sky or over the left ear. Your choice. You got this. Inhale, three-legged dog. Kick the right leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step the right foot between the hands. Inhale, high crescent. Hands overhead. Exhale, flying crescent, chest over the right thigh. You're adding movement on here, my friend. Inhale, crescent, reach, arms beside the ears. Exhale, warrior three. Engage the core, pick up the left leg, square the hips. Option hand to the heart center. Find the balance, find the stillness, and breathe. Beautiful. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, flying crescent. Bend the right knee, plant the left toe to the back, and bring the arms. We have something new here. Inhale, warrior one, press the back heel down. Hands overhead. Come up to a strong warrior one. Continue breathe. Option, walk the right heel to the right side of the mat to square the hips. Option, hands above the head or hand to the heart center. Maybe close the eyes. You got this. Take one more deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up. Choose your left. Inhale, reverse warrior. And exhale, low lunge. Both hands down to the mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, standing on the tips of the right toes. Open the right arm up for a twist. You've been here before. Option, hang out here. Option, join me for side plank. Plant the left heel down. And then sweep the right heel back to meet the left. You can stack the heels or plant the both heels on the mat. Continue to breathe. An option, reach the right arm above the right ear. Just lay back on the exhalation. High to low plank. Jaw flow. Up dog or cobra. Down dog where we remain. Inhale, left leg up and back. Three-legged dog. Exhale, knee to nose, engage the core. Extend the left leg to the right for a fallen triangle. Flip the hips up to sky. Right arm up to sky over the right ear. You got this. Inhale, three-legged dog. Left leg up and back. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Left foot to the top. Inhale, high crescent, hands overhead. Exhale, flying crescent, chest over the left thigh. Inhale, crescent, reach, arms beside the ears. Exhale, warrior three, pick up the right leg. Option, hand to the heart center. Find the balance, find the stillness, and breathe into it. You got this. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, flying crescent. Come back to the floor. Plant the right toes down. Open the arms. Inhale, warrior one. Press the back heel down. Circle the hands overhead. Option, walk your left heel to the left edge of the mat to square the hips. Option, hands overhead or hand to the heart center. Maybe close eyes. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, warrior two. Open up to the right. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale to low lunge, both hands down to the mat. Inhale, low lunge twist, standing on the tips of the right toes. Open the left arm up. Same other side, you can hang out here or join me for side plank. Pivot your right heel down to the mat, sweep the left heel back to meet the right. Stack the heels or plant both heels on the mat. Option, reach your left arm above the left ear. Amazing. High to low plank on the exhalation. Up dog cobra. Open the heart forward. Exhale to down dog. So strong, my friend. Beautiful. Plant the forearms down to the mat. Come back to the dolphin pose, second round. Inhale, roll the shoulders forward. Exhale, come down to the belly, bend the elbows. See how slow you can go. Keep the mat. Bend the knees. Kick the heels toward the glutes. Kiss the mat. Capture your ankles or the toes on the exhalation. Kick the heels up and back to a bow pose. And breathe. Release everything back down to the mat when you are ready. Push your palms away from the mat. Swing your legs forward. Bring the soles of the feet together. Slide the heels away from the hips as much as possible. Capture the ankles or the toes. And then tilt the pelvis forward. Let the head hang heavy. Beautiful. You can hang out here a little longer if you like. When you are ready, lift the chest up. Close your knees into the chest like a book, rounding the back. Bring the forehead down to the knee. Bend the right knee. Bring the right heel towards the left hip. Swing the left leg back to a single pigeon pose. Extend the left leg back. You can sit up right here. Or rest the forehead down to the mat. Lift chest up. Swing your left leg forward. And then bend the left knee. Extend the right leg to behind you. You can sit up right here or rest the forehead out to the mat. Beautiful. Lift the chest up and then swing the right leg forward. Keep the left knee bending. Open the right leg to a 45 degree. Maybe grab the blocks with you. Press the block inside the right knee. Inhale, support the hands overhead. Exhale, half seated forward fold. Reach your chest over the right thigh. Maybe use both blocks here. We will hang out here for a little bit. Stack the blocks to the sides of the right leg and capture the opposite elbows over your blocks and rest the forehead down to the forearms. Got this, lift the chest up. And then we go to chain other side. Straighten the left leg out to 45 degree. Bend the right knee. Bring the right heel inside the left thigh. Take the block to the side of the left leg if you want. And then reach the chest over the left thigh. Option capture the opposite elbows. It is not just about your hamstring, but it's also about your lower back. So keep connecting with the body and try the balance, deep stretching. Just lift the chest up. Straighten the both legs out. Option place a block between the legs. Hinge from the hips. Reach your chest over thighs. Let your head hang heavy. Relax the back of the neck to a seated forward focus. Beautiful, my friend. Lift your chest up. Take the blocks to the side. Take the blocks with you. And lay down onto the back. On the back, bend the knees. And walk your heels towards the hips, hands by the sides. Inhale, lift your hips up to a bridge pose. Push your heels away from the mat. Lift your hips up and bring your chin in your chest. Squeeze the glutes. Exhale, lower the hips back down to the mat. Few more rounds just like that. Inhale, lift your hips up to a bridge pose. Chin into the chest. Exhale, lower the hips back down to the mat. Inhale, press your heels away from the mat. Lift the hips off of the mat. Exhale, lower the hips down to the mat. Last round. Inhale, lift your hips up. You can hang out here or place a block underneath your hips. One or two blocks, your choice. And it depends on what kind of blocks you have. It's high or short. So keep listening to the body. Place a block right above your glutes muscles here. And land your hips on the block, hands on the hips, close eyes. With control, tiptoes towards the hips here. Elevate the heels off of the mat and then straighten the legs up to sky. One leg at a time. And gently micro bend the knees. And then land the heels towards the mat, straighten the both legs out with control. Find a little deep stretching through your back. Close eyes. You can hang out here a little longer if you like, or gently release the pose. Slide your heels towards the hips. Press your heels away from the mat to lift your hips off a block and release the block to the side. Bend the knees into the chest. Grab the outer edge of the feet or the ankles to a happy baby pose. Rock side to side. Option straighten one leg at a time. Or straighten the both legs out. Hug the both knees into the chest. Drop the both knees to the left. Supine twist. Stack your knees, stack your hips. Open the right arm to the side. With control, draw the both knees to the right. Switch side. Open the left arm to sky and rest the right hand on top of the left thigh. Hug the both knees into the chest. Squeeze the knees in the chest. Make a tiny little ball through the spine. Maybe lift the forehead to the knees if possible. Give me one more deep inhale. Exhale, Savasana, pull straighten the legs, arms by the side. Your palms facing up. Relax completely your physical body and your mind. Beautiful, my friends. You can relax in Savasana pose as long as you like. Whenever you are ready, we will closing our practice. Move the toes, move your fingertips, and turn the body to your favorite side. Sit up nice and tall in an easy seated pose. We are closing our practice by 1 chanting Om and 3 Shanti. You can place your hands on the knees or the hand to the heart center in Namaste. Reach your heart to the thumbs to the heart. When you chanting Om, focusing on the third eye, the point between the eyebrow center. And when you chanting Shanti, just imagine that you are create a positive energy, create an aura around the body to protect your energy body. And if you are new for the mantras, just listen to it. Let's take a deep inhale for chanting. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. grab the palms, gently the heat, and bring the palms towards the eyes. Further the eyes open, release our hands down to the mat. Beautiful, my friend. That was your morning flow today. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you have a wonderful day ahead, and I hope to see you again very soon. Lalaini bows to the line you. Namaste.